Hey there, welcome back to the channel. She's Lindsay, I'm Matt, and this is My Town Eats.
Welcome back, Townies. Tonight we are back in Rancho Cucamonga, California, on the famous Route 66 at a steakhouse that has history on top of history.
Yes, it does.
It officially opened in 1939, but it has roots back to the mid-1800s.
Yeah, like the sign says, mid-1800s.
Crazy. We are so excited to be here at the Sycamore Inn.
Guys, this is a big one for us, and so we're really excited to get inside there and check this place out. But before we do, you know the routine. Like and subscribe below, guys. It's bringing us to new spots like the Sycamore Inn tonight, and it really helps the channel move along. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted to all of our new videos when they come out.
That's right, guys. You do your part, and we'll do our part, and we'll see you inside.
See you in there. Okay, guys, we are obviously inside the Sycamore Inn, and as you can see, this place is awesome. I mean, it looks like something that is out of the 1800s. Exposed beams. I mean, it just looks like something like an old classic steakhouse should look. But this place isn't imitating. This is the real deal, guys. So the history of this place is a little unique. This place,
I'm so excited.
Sycamore Inn, the area that this sits on right now, it was originally a lush gathering spot by Native Americans. It was by a creek underneath the sycamore and willow trees.
Wow.
And the Spanish named the area Arroyo Los Osos, which means Bear Gulch. And that name is still, spoken today. A lot of people still call this area Bear Gulch. Okay, guys, we just got our drinks delivered to the table. Lindsay, of course, got whiskey sour. Just kidding, that's a Chardonnay.
Sex on the Beach. It is a Chardonnay. So this place is known. They have won awards for their wine list. So
they have an extensive wine list. So this place is the place to grab a glass of wine.
Absolutely.
If you're having one.
You never see Rumbauer. This is Napa. It's very expensive. Never going to buy a $50 bottle of Chardonnay for myself, but I am going to have it in the glass now. Matt, though, got something much more
I switched it up a little bit. I got an old-fashioned, which I don't normally get, but it just seemed appropriate since it's going to be a very meat-heavy dinner. So cheers to you guys. Oh, yeah, it's nice. This is their house old-fashioned. So it's got a sugar cube, Luxardo cherries.
Looks beautiful.
It's a very, very good one. Okay, so by the mid-1800s, the dirt road running past the Grove had become a main thoroughfare from San Bernardino towards Los Angeles, and the stagecoaches used it. So a man named William Rubottom, which they lovingly called Uncle Billy, originally from Missouri, operated an inn and tavern at this actual location, on this spot, and called it the Mountain View Inn. And it served weary travelers, stagecoach riders, and locals. And because he was a native of Missouri, so his Mountain View Inn became so famous for corn doggers, buttermilk biscuits, and good southern fried chicken. Because I guess a lot of, it was more of a southern fare in Missouri. Missouri was, a lot of Southerners, moved to Missouri, the new land claims right after the Civil War. Or during and right after the Civil War. So a lot of the Missourians were once Southern folk. So there was a huge Southern influence in Missouri at this time.
Sorry, and what year is this again?
This is the mid-1800s, 1848-ish.
Okay.
Soon his stagecoach stop became a favorite meeting place for Southern sympathizers during the Civil War. That's right. He was harboring the enemy here. A colorful local character, Uncle Billy, can be credited for introducing slavery to the area.
Oh, God, Uncle Billy.
Although the slaves, in an act of independence, emancipated themselves and became early Californian settlers. So that's kind of cool. This place although intended to be like the center of segregation here in the West, ended up being the center for emancipation. Okay, we're taking a Billy break here to talk about the fact that we got oysters Rockefeller, which are like oysters in a spinach cream sauce with cheese on top. They're baked. They're really good. I love them.
I feel like you never see those on the menu, so we had to get them.
Yep. And then Lindsay got their caramelized onion soup, which I assume is a take on the French onion soup.
Yeah.
It looks 1,000 times better. You know what I don't like about French onion soup is that big, thick cap of cheese that they put on top that you have to it basically comes off in one congealed mess.
Yeah, they don't.
This doesn't have that. It's basically just like very onion bread, maybe a little bit of cheese, but onion forward. It looks ridiculous.
Definitely a different take on the French onion, which is why we wanted to grab it. They don't call it the French onion like Matt said. So these oysters Rockefeller, there's something else in this though besides the spinach, babe.
It's got like a hollandaise sauce.
Why are you showing them Tabasco?
Because you got to eat it with Tabasco. If you don't eat it with Tabasco, then you're from Missouri.
I want to hear more about Uncle Billy.
Oh, we're getting back to Uncle Billy. Let's just try an oyster first. Oh, good, guys. Look at that. I mean,
this is really good.
So it's got a little bit piece of bacon on top. This is going to be a 2-biter, I think.
Yeah.
Comment below if you guys like oysters Rockefeller. I mean, I think they're
Comment
great.
below if you've seen us eat this on the channel previously.
So like I was saying, Uncle Billy can be credited for introducing slavery to this area, even though it didn't take, because the slaves emancipated themselves and ended up becoming some of Los Angeles' first settlers, which I think is so interesting. So Uncle Billy's Southern politics, and we're going to go ahead and use that euphemism because it's the most gentle, became a real problem for him, and he endured many hardships, including some run-ins with the law.
Really?
Right here, yeah.
Okay.
But being a natural host, he developed a good rapport with local settlers. John and Maria Merced Raines, who were the owners of the Rancho Cucamonga, which is one of the largest ranches out here at the time, which the city is named after, by the way, were among them. So they were all friends. One of the first of the inn's colorful stories was to surface during this time. A dramatic confrontation took place in the dining room, right where we are right now, of the local inn in 1862. John Raines was murdered.
What?
Right here in this room.
Oh, no.
Some local felt that his wife Maria Merced was implicated. Supposedly she hid his pistols so that he could not defend himself. 12 men arrived at the inn for dinner, and Uncle Billy heard enough of their conversation to conclude that they were intent on lynching Raines' widow. Although the Southern gentleman, Uncle Billy disarmed the men and continued to be her protector.
Wait,
but John Raines was murdered during the conflict.
Wait, how did John get involved in it?
I guess they're saying that, the locals are saying that they think the wife planned it.
Wow.
Yeah. This wasn't the last time either.
Wait, what?
Maria's name would again become infamous when Ramon Carrillo, her husband's rancho manager, and her assumed paramour, was shot as he rode next to her carriage. Ramon managed to crawl to the steps of the inn where he died.
What?
To this day, both murders remain unsolved.
These are their stories.
Bum, bum.
And they both happened here?
Yeah, one of them in the dining room and the other one at the steps.
And she was involved with both of them?
She was there for both of them.
Wow.
So she was either, a black widow or just really unlucky. We're going to go ahead and say, you decide. Sound off in the comments. Either way, no one ever solved the murders because back then, it was a little bit more difficult.
This is wild already.
So this place has got some spooky, dark seed history, but there's more to that coming up. I know what you guys are thinking. There can't be much more history with Uncle Billy. You're very wrong to have guessed that.
Don't underestimate Uncle Billy.
Uncle Billy is a wealth of questionable history. And so apparently he liked to go to Arkansas on trips to bring back settlers to bring to this area. People who wanted to get out of Arkansas. And I don't know why Arkansas. He's from Missouri.
I was going to say, why Arkansas?
It's the South. So on one of his trips, he decided he was going to bring back a Southern delicacy at that time. to serve here at the Mountain View Inn, when it was called the Mountain View Inn. And so he is known to be the one responsible for bringing possums. That's right.
What?
Possums. The furry little animals to California. And if you live in California, possums are plentiful.
Wait, we didn't have possums here before Uncle
That's what they're
friggin-
saying. So he
Wow.
brought them here to eat
Aw.
in his restaurant. It's not known whether or not that delicacy made a very big impact, but seeing as how it's not on the menu anymore, I'd say it wasn't a hit.
You want to eat possum?
I would not want to eat possum, okay?
Ooh.
And there are very few things that I will not try, but because he brought them here and they escaped
Alive.
alive, because they wouldn't have made the trip otherwise, it had to be alive,
And clearly he didn't cage them.
right? They got out, and he's
Wow.
responsible for our rapid.
Infestation.
It's basically an infestation of
Wow.
possums here, at least in Southern California, but also throughout California. So that's a fun
So
fact.
possums are not indigenous to California.
Well, they are now. Thanks, Uncle Billy.
Wow.
So during the years Uncle Billy owned it, the Mountain View Inn had fires, inclement weather, storms, and so I guess by 1920 it was in some pretty bad disrepair.
Wow.
And a citrus rancher in the area named, and Vintner, so he was a winer too, named John Klusman, he built the current structure, the one that we're in today. So using, what was left of the Mountain View Inn, he built the actual current structure and built the first floor bar and dining room and put 8 hotel rooms or rooms that you could rent upstairs, which were in use. So this place was on, a pretty well-traveled road from San Bernardino to Los Angeles, and now there was a place for people to actually stay and rent some rooms. And that was in 1920. In 1939, the property was purchased by a Danish immigrant named Earl Heinrichsen. He remodeled the building and discontinued the upstairs room. So those rooms were only available from 1920 to 1939. And he gave the establishment a new name of the Sycamore Inn in 1939. Earl, and later his son Vern and their family, continued running the inn from that point on.
Wow.
Okay, as you probably heard Lindsay say, the road in front of us is Old Route 66, also known as Foothill Boulevard. And it's originally the Santa Fe Trail. So the inn became a popular stop for travelers in the heyday on Route 66. They'd stop here on their way to Palm Springs. They'd stop here on their way to Vegas. So people traveling from Los Angeles would go right by here because Route 66 was the main thoroughfare, especially before freeways and highways.
It was the freeway.
Yeah. And obviously, because of that, it's basically a way house on the way to some very popular destinations, this place got its share of stars. The list of stars that have eaten here is vast, and I'm not going to get into it. What I'm going to focus on is I'm going to continue the dark history of this place.
Oh, wow.
Legend has it that 2 famous actresses ate here less than a few weeks before their untimely deaths. Okay, this is not confirmed. As a matter of fact, they say that this may be folklore. No one really knows for sure. But legend has
So
it
this is the tea.
that Elizabeth Short, yeah,
No.
who you will know as the Black Dahlia, ate here a couple weeks before her untimely death in Los Angeles. And Marilyn Monroe herself,
No.
4 weeks before she was found dead, had dinner here. And we also know that Marilyn Monroe ate at the Magic Lamp Inn, so I know she
That makes sense.
she frequented this area. So that is not, I think, far outside the realm of being, considered.
Let's all take a moment to say that we claim no negative energy from this.
But I'm going to tell you, this place has a bit of a dark history. 2 people have been murdered on the site, confirmed, and 2 people have been unalived shortly after visiting here. So there are probably some dark forces at work at this place. And I got to say, Uncle Billy didn't help with that. You know, he has sort of a seedy, dark past. But also, this place was a Native American area before it was brought into Los Angeles, or the Inland Empire, rather.
Maybe they cursed the land. As
You know, they weren't pleased with what was going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that, you know, whatever you believe, this place does have some dark history surrounding it in its early development. And I think that makes it a very interesting spot. So we ordered, so this place is known for the prime rib. And as you know, Lindsay's a big prime rib fan, so...
Ribeye is my cut, but I do the prime rib. I mean, I do love a prime rib.
Lindsay ordered the prime rib because they're known for it. You got the small cut? Rare.
Yeah, I think they had, I don't even know if they had 2 cuts.
They did have 2 cuts.
Small, of course.
And then what sides did you get?
So cream corn, but you don't see a lot on the menu is a Parmesan au gratin.
That looked good.
So I got that.
She got some au gratin potatoes coming, and I got the braised short rib with the blue cheese mashed potatoes. Lindsay's not a fan.
No.
But I thought we should try those because it's a notch above
and by
regular.
we, he means he.
But yeah, we got that stuff coming, guys. So we're going to...
Had to order fast, though, because they were running low on prime rib. Yeah.
Hey, guys, believe it or not, we're at the end of the history. We got one more.
Crazy.
2002. Restaurateurs and the owners, the new owners, Chuck and Linda Cagle, took over stewardship of the inn.
From the guy who took it in 1939.
Yeah, that's right. The family.
The family.
And undertook the redevelopment, landscaping, and a little bit of updating. But they preserved the historic ambiance, and like you have seen tonight, they absolutely did. Like, this place is like stepping into a time machine.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
for 3 owners, you guys since the mid 1800s.
That's what I was about to say. Like, this thing has like over 100 years of history, well over 100 years of history.
We're bad at math. Go ahead.
With 3 owners.
That's wild.
That's crazy town. That is crazy town.
And I love that it's still like family owned and not.
Yeah. I mean,
cult, like what we talked about, like.
Yeah, there's no big investment group in here trying to change things, and
You can tell the difference. To have an Uncle Billy, I kind of wish there was an Uncle Billy at every place we went. I mean, not because of the bad things he did, but
no, I get you.
It's interesting.
Yeah, he definitely was an interesting cat.
What an interesting character he was.
1849.
Yep.
That's the time people are over here, so people were coming out west to make it big, and that's just how it ended up. And Uncle Billy came here, and his first big idea was to infest the world with possums and bring out slavery.
But also, like, why would you eat a possum?
Guys, this short rib is ridiculous. I mean...
Here, get you some reference.
Check that out. Blue cheese mashed potatoes, which are killer. And there's bacon in them, little chunks of bacon. And then the short rib is like pull apart, tender. Topped with shaved onions, a little side of vegetables. It is ridiculous.
I feel like you haven't had short ribs in a while.
It's so good.
This is the small cut, and I'm going to show you. I want to kind of give you the we'll show you in the photos. You got it? Look at that thickness, guys. That is a hell of a small cut. That's not a small cut at all. Like, I really feel when you sometimes get a small, like cut, it's like thin. This is beautiful.
This is big.
This is what they're known for. This is what, they...
I'm anxious to hear because we've had prime rib all over.
Mm-hmm. Usually when it's this thick, it's dry, but this is not. So that's what I was saying. This is a great cut.
This is incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. No, we're having a good time. Appreciate it.
Enjoy. Thank you.
What you should know, you are planning to come visit or you live in this area, they have a daily happy hour. Now, that is worth it.
Every day.
Have to be every day, which is great because
even the weekends.
Most places don't do it on weekends. I believe she said it was from 4 to 8.
4 to 8.
So it's like 8 o'clock right now.
In the bar and lounge.
You have to be in the bar, but it's like half off.
By the way, the bar and lounge is half the restaurant.
Yeah. That's where everybody was when we walked in. All right, guys, let's do Lindsay's Cost Corner because
Lindsay's Cost Corner.
Ching! I know that you are dying to know, and our accountant, we don't have one, would be crying tears at the cost of this meal. So, first of all, to begin, we don't have a price on Matt's old fashioned. He did get the house, no prices on it. Guys, they do have an incredible. We have said this wine list. They had not one, but four Chardonnays by the glass, which I love. The Rombauer, that's very expensive. It was $26 for the glass, which is insane. And I know that. I know that that's a level of insanity. And I can't believe I indulged, but I really wanted to try it. I think I've had it like once before, but it was a really lovely glass of wine, of Chardonnay. Now, for the second glass, I went down to the Kendall Jackson, so that went down to $16.50. But really, if you're looking at about $10 more, it was worth the $10. So those were the drinks. Matt's not having a second one because there was enough alcohol in that first old fashioned.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then I hate to blow money on appetizers, but we do feel like it's part of the dining experience, especially when you're fine dining. So we saw the tuna. We saw the oysters Rockefeller, which you typically do not see. I think it's very 1950s.
Super 1950s.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Yeah, thank you. You only get 4 for $24. But it's like a piece of like art in each shell, I guess. Not cheap. Okay. Then I did ask Lexi, our server, about the soup because French onion soup is very traditional as well for steakhouses. They had it on the menu though. They have it on the menu as caramelized onion soup. They don't have it as French onion. So going to the entrees, Matt got braised short ribs. $26. Now I think that's a great deal, you guys. Did you see the massive? You got like a nice big amount, like a big portion of the short
And they're
ribs.
boneless. There's no bone in that.
Boneless, and it came with mashed potatoes, seasoned vegetables, and then a gravy. I think that's great. Nothing a la carte there. All of that together, $26. Now, when it comes to my prime rib, that's where the all included stops. Everything becomes a la carte. So, prime rib, now it says limited availability, so that's why we did ask Lexi when we sat down, and we sat down at like before 7. Are you running out of anything? And she said, wait, I don't think so, but I'll let you know. $32? No, it's gonna be more than that. No, $32.
I'm sure that's the 10-ounce cut.
$48?
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully this is the $32 one, but it might be the $48 one. We don't know. Okay, so then, like I said, though, everything goes to a la carte. We had to get the creamed corn. Creamed corn, $14. I was close. And then of all of the potatoes, you can get classic mash. You can get the smoked bacon. How is the blue cheese one?
So good.
No, thank you. But we decided on the Parmesan au gratin, $15. So that's enough for at least 2-3 people.
Oh yeah.
You gave me the smallest cut.
That's the 10 ounce. You should see our 22 ounce. It's huge.
Oh, but you have a 6 ounce.
We do in the bar area. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is the 10 ounce, guys. I was like, that doesn't seem like the 6 ounce. Oh, so you can't get the 6 ounce out
Unless
here?
it's in the bar, yeah.
So those are the a la carte prices. So this has been Lindsay's Cost Corner.
Guys, we're going to finish this up and head outside with our final thoughts. We'll see you outside.
Still here.
Well, guys, here we are outside. One more for the books. Sycamore Inn was a win, guys.
Wow, guys. I mean, the food, the service, we say it, but we live it. We are going to give you the honest truth. And honestly, these places that we've been going they've just got so much heart. And the people who work here just love it. I love that there are 3 owners here.
Yeah.
Since the 1800s.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
But, you know, what you came to the end of this video for was not to hear Lindsay and Matt talk about how full they are,
What do they come here for then?
or how great the service is. They come here for
The Sasquatch scale! Ah!
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Guys, this place was so comfortable that honestly I thought I was going to fall asleep here at the end. I had a nice big old drink, some meat going in me. I'm going to give this place a 4.5 stars, which I think sets a record. This might be the most comfortable restaurant we've been to in our travels in the last year and a half. So, guys, well done, Sycamore Inn. This place, 4.5 stars, and that is earned, y'all. That's not easy to come by.
You sit like a king or queen, and you're treated like a king or queen, and you eat like a king
No
or
kidding.
queen.
Wanted to thank Lexi and Andreas, our servers. They were stellar. Answered all of our questions.
amazing.
This place is just killer, guys. Like I said, happy hour every day of the week for about 3.5 hours. You can't go wrong.
Banquet halls upstairs, downstairs. There's a speakeasy.
Yeah, you got an event and you want to put it in some place historic. Sycamore Inn, y'all.
This place. Then and don't forget, right here. I mean,
Site of a murder.
site of a murder. So
You're going across a murder site every time you walk through the doors.
every time, and
Guys-
probably Native American curses.
Yeah, wait, probably. You're right about that. We're on to the next
Anyway.
spot, guys.
Yep.
We've got many more places to go. We better leave today. Get this journey started. But before we do, we want you guys to just slide on down there. You know, like and subscribe for old Maddie.
Yep.
I
And
mean-
old Lindsay.
Old Lindsay and Maddie could sure use your help.
We could.
Make sure you click on that notification bell. That way it gets alerted every time you see our happy little faces.
Very little energy for you. A lot it does for us.
We're talking a little bit of effort goes a long way for
Yes.
us, guys. Hey, we're on to the next spot, guys.
Right.
We really had a good time at the Sycamore Inn. I want to thank everybody that's involved. And until then, guys,
I think you know what we're going to suggest. Stay hungry.
stay hungry. See you later, townies. Till next time.
Bye.